Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Effy, and as most of you would have seen, hopefully, I am pregnant. I know, it was a big shock to me, to everyone really, but yeah, I am. And so I'm going to be doing pregnancy updates, bump dates. I don't know what they're called. I'll do a little YouTube search after this so I can title the video properly, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, I am obviously not very far along at the moment, but by the time you guys see this, I think you'll probably end up seeing this in September. The date today is July 18th. So yeah, you guys obviously won't see this for a while, which I mean is the case with most of my videos, to be honest, but it is what it is. So yeah, exciting times. For those of you wondering, obviously I haven't had the date and scan yet, it's way too early for that. But according to like all the due date calculators and stuff like that, I should be due around March 15th, so obviously that's not an accurate date at the moment because obviously it could always change, but as of now that is sort of my due date. But I mean, babies come when they want to come anyway. It could be like a week early, a week late, like who really knows. So that is that. I have made a list of all of the sort of symptoms that I've been having, and I'll sort of talk you through when they started. So I think I'm going to call this my 6-week update, even though I'm not 6 weeks yet, because I'm like 5 weeks and 6 days basically, so basically 6 weeks. So I think that's just what I'm going to call it, because I'm closer to 6 weeks now than I am to 5, so but my first symptom that I got was cramping, and to me it just feels like period cramps. So obviously I was getting them before my period was due, so I just thought I was gonna come on my period, and then I was still getting them like 5 days after like my period was due, and I think that's when I tested, was like 5 days after. And then I've been having them ever since. I'm still having them now. I was having them earlier today. I would say like now they're not as severe as period cramps. Like they've definitely died down a bit, but yeah, I can still feel quite a bit of cramping, which has worried me. But my midwife did say like if I'm worried about it, call the early pregnancy clinic, so I might still do that because I am like a bit worried, but they're not too bad. I just don't know. Like everyone has said to me it's pretty normal. I don't know, but that was the first one I got, and then I think the second one was bloating. So I was kind of like bloated, like as if I was about to come on my period. It's got like a lot worse now though. Like my mum was saying to me the other day, she was like, are you sure you're not like 3-4 months pregnant? Like She was like, because your stomach looks like you are right now. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, I don't understand why my stomach has gone so like big and round already. Like, obviously I know it's not baby, because baby's literally like microscopic right now. I won't go that far. I think it's like, my app says it's the size of a Smartie. So I know it's not that, but yeah, my stomach does look like really big in comparison to what it was like before. And then in the past, this has probably only been like the past 4 or 5 days, I've got all of these, and that has been peeing a lot more, a strong sense of smell, and sore boobs. So yeah, that's all happened pretty much in like the past few days. It's all like really new to me. But yeah, I haven't had any sickness yet, which I'm really happy about. Fingers crossed it will stay the same. I felt like a bit like nauseous. I can't speak. Yeah, I have felt a bit like nauseous at times, but nothing sort of like, that's pretty normal for me anyway. But yeah, I haven't been sick. Oh, that's another symptom I forgot to write down. Sorry for anyone who's grossed out by things, so it's a bit TMI. But I have been constipated for like the past week, which has not been fun, but is what it is, I guess. Oh, that's another one as well. I forgot to write down so many. I've also been really, really tired. I've been sleeping so much more. I'm a mess. I've been falling asleep at work. Like, so as of right now, everyone in our families know. So by our, I obviously mean like my family and my boyfriend's family. Like, everyone knows. Quite a few of my friends know, and everyone at my work knows, just because my job is sort of like a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of standing up for long periods of time. Like, we'd normally like do like 8-hour shift and we'd be stood up that whole time. So because basically I read on like all the apps and stuff like that, that picking up heavy things or standing for too long periods of time can increase your chances of miscarriage. And that is just like, you know, some people will be like, well, that's not true. Other people will say it is true, and whether it is or not, I'm just not going to take that risk for like a job. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my job, but it's not worth taking that risk over. But they've been so lovely about it, and they've brought in a chair so I can sit down if I need to, and everyone's sort of been doing it, all of the heavy lifting, so I haven't had to like lift anything, which is really great. So yeah, a lot of people do know already, and I know I'm gonna get people who say like, you're supposed to wait till 12 weeks, but at the end of the day, like, if anything did happen, fingers crossed it doesn't, but I'm a very open person. I like to talk about my experiences, like with what I went through last year with that suspected miscarriage. Like, I would want to talk about it with people anyway and have that support there. So like, when people say to wait till 12 weeks, like, that's great. Like, if you're someone who wants to do that, then do it. But for me, I don't want to. I didn't want to. I'm obviously waiting till 12 weeks before I post it on here or like post it on Instagram or anything like that. But like, yeah, all the people close to me do know. So obviously I live here and my boyfriend lives 2 hours away. So we've got to like try and figure out like who's moving where. like what our living situation is going to be. Obviously we have a while to figure that out, like we still have months to go, but yeah, that is a thing. I have my first like in-person midwife appointment. Like I've spoken to her on the phone, like had phone consultations, but I have my first like proper in-person appointment in 3 weeks. Me and my boyfriend are like basically 100% sure on a girl's name. I say basically 100% because like obviously things could change, but yeah, we're like pretty sure for the girl's name, but we cannot agree on a boy's name. He hates everyone that I like, I hate everyone that he likes. We just can't both find one that we both like, so that will be difficult because I really have my heart set on one of the names, and he was literally like, no, it's not happening. So I was like, so in it's just it's difficult. I know it's like still really early on, so a lot of you will probably be like, how you've spoken about all of this, but we decided on a girl's name months and months ago, like before I was even pregnant. We've just like, we both really loved this name. We always said like, oh, if we ever have a girl, that's what she's being called. So I haven't actually bought anything for baby yet. It's been really hard, but I am sort of trying to wait till the 12 weeks. But my mum has bought 2 things. Well, 1 thing, but it is 2 things. I don't know. You'll see when I show you. Because she bought a boy and a girl one, because obviously we don't know what it is yet. But she was just like, oh yeah, we'll just keep the other one that we don't use for your next one. And I was like, my what? Like, hold on a second. We haven't even like had the first one. I'm not thinking about another one. I don't even know if I'd want another one. I might only have one. I don't know how it's gonna go. But this, I can't speak. This is what she bought. So this one says baby boy, and this one says baby girl. But yeah, they're basically the same thing. It's just, yeah, one's boy, one's girl. So I wonder which it's gonna be. I mean, I know it is way too early to even be thinking about genders, but if like I had to go off my gut instinct right now, obviously it could change, but right now at this very moment I think it's a boy. My boyfriend is like adamant it's a girl, but I think it's a boy, and I'm kind of dreading it because we can't decide on a name. We might just have to call it baby till it's probably like 18, and then it can pick its own name, because I've literally picked out like 50 names and he said no to every single one. So but yeah, that is my gut instinct. We will have to see, I guess. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these. I might do the next one. It will either be at 8 weeks or at 10 weeks, or maybe at 9. Could be any time really, but yeah, sort of between that sort of time period. Yeah, I guess I'll show you my bump. I don't have one, but I can show you guys my bloating. Like literally there is nothing there, so before anyone tries to come for me, like, I know it's just my dinner, but I still want to do one every video because I'd love to see like how it progresses, like how it moves along. So I will stand up and show you guys quickly. This is how I look. This is like the side. If I go like that, you can kind of like see a bit of chub going on. So yeah, obviously I've got my shorts on. But why does my stomach look fluorescent? That is my chub. So like I'm already seeing like massive changes to my body though. The only reason that I say I'm seeing massive changes is because my stomach is like flabby now, and literally a month ago I was really toned. Like I had the abs, kind of like I had abs when I tensed. I mean, okay, if I tense now, they're still there for the moment, but I'm just, yeah, like my stomach was literally like completely flat, and now it's kind of like just kind of like a food thing going on. But all my clothes still fit me perfectly. I mean, my jeans are a little bit tight around my belly, but apart from that, it's all good. So yeah, that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all really soon with another video.